Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're new here, hello, welcome. If you're returning viewer, welcome back. I don't know why I said it that way, sorry. It is currently 10 to 6 a.m. on February 28th. Happy anniversary to my brother and sister-in-law. They got married on a leap year, and my sister-in-law likes celebrating on the 28th. My brother likes celebrating on March 1st, so I say it both days, happy anniversary. But I'm speaking a bit quiet because it is only 6 a.m. so I hope you can hear me okay. I decided to start another vlog because, guys, I am obsessed with starting vlogs and then not finishing them, or I just delete them because I don't think anybody would be interested in it. So give me a like if you enjoy this video. If any of my videos, give me a like and comment because I'd really appreciate knowing if you are enjoying the videos. If you don't know me, my name is Cheryl. I am a bookish creator. I'm a booktuber. So this channel is all about books and reading, and just know you are welcome here. I am a Christian. I do talk about Jesus and God sometimes, but I try not to preach it. I'm not the kind of Christian who shoves God down everyone's throat. I believe it is a choice to follow Christ, and I also believe in showing God love. So God does not hate anyone, neither do I. It's just started that way. So you are welcome here no matter what you believe faith-wise, or what orientation you are, or what gender you are. It doesn't matter. Whatever, you are welcome here as long as you're polite in the comments. Okay, I don't know why I felt I needed to say that. I haven't said that in a while, so I just thought I'd say that. Plus, I just took my brain pills, so my brain is not raining yet, which is normal for me in the morning. Yeah, so I thought I'd start a new video, so grab a cup of coffee, cup of tea, and let's get started. So today I thought I would start a video about 5-star predictions, reading some 5-star predictions. So, I am very much a mood reader, so who knows if these are actually the books I'm going to read. But I'm pretty sure I really want to read Onyx Storm, which I have checked out on ebook from my Libby. That is the 3rd book in the Empyrean series by Rebecca Yarros. I think it'll be 5 stars for 2 reasons. One is I loved Fourth Wing, which, I mean, if you're a romantasy reader, everyone loves Fourth Wing. Iron Flame I also really loved, and I know that's a hot take because there aren't a lot of people who liked Iron Flame. So I have good hopes for Onyx Storm. I have heard mixed reviews of it. Some people absolutely loved it, and a lot of people did not. So I mean, I think based on the fact that I love the first 2, and the second one wasn't widely accepted and loved, I figure I'll give Onyx Storm 5 stars. So we're going to read that. Another reason why I think I might like it is because my friend Jess, who is author Jessica Breimer, if I remember, editing Cheryl, remember this, I will link the Goodreads synopsis of a couple of her books. She is a good friend of mine. She is published by a small publisher, and when I say small, I don't mean like an insignificant publisher or anything. It's just, it's not one of the big 5 is what I mean. But she's got 5 books out, I think, full-length novels, and then she's got some, she's in quite a few anthologies as well. So I will link the latest, I'll link her thriller, and then I'll link the synopsis to the first book of her Cozy Mystery series. Anyways, Jess also, she writes mystery thrillers, but she also loves romantasy, and I believe she loved Onyx Storm. Not quite sure if she did or not, actually. I honestly think that she and I were supposed to buddy read. Yeah, we were. We were supposed to buddy read Onyx Storm when it first came out, and she read it and I didn't. So there's that. So I don't know for sure her feelings on it because she hasn't told me because she wants to wait until I read it. So now I'm kind of nervous now that I'm thinking about that. I'm not sure if she loved it or not. Anyways, that kind of worries me. But I'm thinking it's going to be 5 stars. So we're going to do it. We're going to read it. We're going to see if it's 5 stars. Full transparency, I have started it already. I am 7% through. And also, I listened to the audiobook when it first came out. I listened to about 25 or 30% of it. Don't remember a single thing of it. So I am physically reading it on ebook this time, and I started from the beginning. So I'm about 5 or 7% through. So we're going to read that. And then another one is another romantasy. It is The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillick. Is this considered romantasy? I think it is. I love the cover. Ignore the library sticker and the gloss because libraries often put, I think they always put the shiny stuff on it. The shiny stuff? Sure. You know what I mean. The cover, you know what I mean. Anyways, I want to read that. So, I'm going to start that. And I do know that I don't know much about this book. I do know it's loved by a lot of people. I do know it ends on a cliffhanger and everybody's waiting for the second book anxiously. And I also know there's a gargoyle that calls everyone Bartholomew, which I find funny. So I'm going to read this and find out what it's about. I think I'm going to actually start with this today. And I have so many books to read, y'all. I'm a reading machine. I love reading. With my cataracts, I haven't been able to read as much as I want to. And I haven't been feeling the urge to listen to audiobooks. So, it's been a problem. But I do have my cataract surgery scheduled, my first cataract surgery scheduled for the 9th of March, so 10 days from now. So I'm very excited for that. I've heard such good things about getting your cataracts out and how well you see after. So, oh, it's my alarm's going off. I've heard so many people say that they have 20/20 vision after they get the cataracts out. So I'm very excited to see if that's what happens to me. I mean, I'll be able to see a lot better, so that's good. Whether I'll still have to wear glasses or not, we don't know. I'm thinking I may not have to, but I don't know for sure if I have astigmatism. I don't remember if I do or not. So if I have astigmatism, most likely I'll have to wear glasses for reading, I think is the way it goes. Either way, my point is I haven't been reading as much as I want to because if you don't know what a cataract is, it's basically a film. It's like a black film on your eyeballs. It typically happens when you get older as well as if you have diabetes, which I'm both. So I'm excited to get that done. I'm getting my left eye done first, which is the biggest one, and it's the one I notice the most. So I'm very excited for that. I'm not looking for the recovery, but not looking forward to the recovery, although I've heard it's easy peasy to recover from it. So, of course, every surgery has risk, but, you know, I'm it's like I have to sign a disclosure that, I think I have to sign a disclosure that says basically, it's not the doctor's fault if something happens, because I was warned when I first found out about that I needed one. I was told that whereas this surgery is very successful, there are the rare occasions where it gets worse, and they, you know, anyways, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm so sorry. I'm just babbling on. I'm so sorry. And then, probably within a month or two, I'll get my right eye done. So, but the right eye is not bothering me as much. It's the left eye that's bothering me the most, and that's the biggest one, so I'm glad I'm getting that done. That said, I'm going to read for a while. So I'm going to read The Night and the Moth. I'm just waiting for Rosie, the good little girl dog, coming up, to come up and have breakfast. So I'm going to open my door a bit so she can push with her snout to come in, and probably cuddle with her for a bit. But right now, I'm going to read this until Rosie comes up. That is the goal. So thank you very much for watching. I sound like I'm signing off. I'm not. The vlog's just starting. But I hope you no, again, I sound like I'm signing off. I don't know where my brain is. I had a weird sleep last night. Let me tell you, I had a weird sleep last night. I dreamed. Okay, here's a side quest that I'm going on. I'm so sorry. If you know me, you know my brain goes on side quests all the time. And honestly, you don't want to be in my brain because I've got so many things going on in there that have no ending to them. They just keep going and going and going, like the energize button. Energize bunny. Anyways, okay. So, no, now I forget what I was going to say. Oh, dreams. So last night I had the weirdest dream, and I don't remember all of it. I just remember waking up and thinking that'd be a good story. Because I'm also an author. If you don't know, I'm on AuthorTube as well at Cheryl Writes Books. I'll link all my channels below. I have 4 channels. But I thought that would make a good story, but now I didn't write it down, guys. I didn't write it down. So now I don't remember what it was about. And honestly, it probably would have not made any sense because I would have written it at like 2 a.m. But that's maddening because I don't usually dream dreams that I would consider writing. And that seemed like a good idea. Who knows if it really was? 2 a.m. Cheryl thought it was a good idea, okay? Anyways, I'm done talking. Man, I've been talking for 12 minutes already. Okay, I'm gonna go read until Rosie comes up. Catch you soon. Hi. So my back is really hurting today, so I haven't done a lot of stuff. I've done some knitting, I've cleaned, I swept the hallway, bathroom, and kitchen floors, so I'm proud of myself on that, but, and I did clean my room a bit, so that's good, but I haven't really done much else, because I'm just relaxing my back. I cleaned my bed, it's still a mess, but it's better, so progress is progress, people. Okay, I did start The Night and the Moth. I'm confused, but I'm enjoying it so far. I'm always confused at the beginning of a fantasy novel because I never know exactly what the world is or anything, and I went into this totally blind, apart from knowing the Bartholomew part, which I already love the gargoyle. I love him so much. But I didn't know anything else about the book, so I'm reading that. I've read about 30 pages or so, and I'm going to read some more tonight. I am just waiting for a package to arrive, and some of the stuff I ordered was some, I don't know how I did this. I don't know. Some phone grip things, like those straps that you put on your e-reader. So I got a pack of 5, I think, of those. So I'm going to put one on each of my e-readers. I think I'm going to read more The Night and the Moth tonight, and then part of an ebook. I am reading for like 3 other vlogs as well, so I don't know how much I'm going to read for this vlog tonight. Sorry. And we will see. But haven't had Rosie today. She's been with Ashley. Ashley's been sick, so Rosie's keeping her company, which is good. And my back hurt today anyways, like I said, so I didn't really want to do much. So kind of miss the snuggles, but other than that, I mean, she'll be up here soon anyways, wanting her dinner, so I'll probably get kisses, but, yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a good day. Apart from my back hurting, I did have a nice hot shower, which really helped my back, and I'm on lots of pain meds, so, plus I did some stretches, so hopefully I'll be better by tomorrow. Here's hoping. I do have bulging discs in my back that flares up about twice a year for, I don't know, a few weeks, maybe a month. So I'm probably about 2 weeks through the pain, so it's getting worse, which means it can only get better, right? I mean, seriously. So we will see. I mean, it looks like I'm kind of slumped here, and I am, but with the position of my discs in my back that are bulging, you didn't ask for a health update, but I'm giving you one anyways. Um, um, the place in my back where the discs are bulging or the discs are inflamed is it it's right in the spot where if I was to sit straight up and down, it really, really hurts. It doesn't damage it, but it just really hurts. It's very painful. So I found the best position for me is to have this thing behind me and then just kind of slouch, kind of, with a little bit of support. It's a weird position, okay, but it's comfortable. So I did that. And I did some knitting, which is good. I've been enjoying some knitting, and I'm just going to relax tonight. It's 4 o'clock in the evening. I changed into a dress and some pants. It's a shortish dress, and I just felt like wearing pants with it. And I had to have some insulin because I forgot that Kraft Dinner makes my sugars go extremely high. And if you don't know what Kraft Dinner is, if you are not Canadian, Kraft Dinner is mac and cheese. Basically, it's a Canadian thing. It's a Canadian version of mac and cheese. We just call it Kraft Dinner. So I had some of that around 1 this afternoon, and my blood sugar is still high. So fun stuff. But I just took some more insulin, and I'm just gonna relax. I think I'm gonna have another Diet Coke. I've already had so much Diet Coke cherry flavored. I've had so much of it, but I'm really enjoying it. So I don't buy Diet Coke very often anymore. So when I do, I go hog wild on it. But yeah, I think my room looks like a tornado went through it still, but it's looking better. I mean, it's pretty bad that this looks bad. I'm not going to show it to you. Don't even ask. I'm not going to show it to you because it's embarrassing how bad it is. But I've got a lot more to do, but it's getting there. Progress is progress. So yeah, okay. I will talk to you later when I have more of an update, and I'll talk to you later. Hello. Sorry for the noise if you can hear it. I have my window open just to get some fresh air in. It's not too cold. It's 2 degrees right now, so it's not too cold to have my window open. I'll only have it open for like another 5 minutes because it's still cold, but it's not too cold. You know what I mean? And also, I think my landlord still has the heating on, so we don't want it to get too cold in here and turn the heating on. Anyways, hello. Also, excuse my hair. I just had a shower, so my hair is all wet. But it is the 3rd of March. Happy March, everybody. I don't know if I said that. I am just doing this clip to talk about 5-star predictions because I think I started The Night and the Moth as my 5-star prediction. I also am reading Onyx Storm as a 5-star prediction. But then I started another book because of course I did. I have to be in the middle of like 1,000 books. Not literally, but a lot of books. Oh, I just took out my bookmark. That's wonderful. So then I picked up a book that I just wanted to read, a historical cozy, okay? And I started reading it, and I did not think it would be 5 stars. But after reading, I think 3 chapters, I'm thinking it's a 5 stars. So I'm going to include it in this video. I know that's cheating a bit, because it wasn't a 5-star prediction before I started it. But we're going to roll with it. It's my channel. So I am reading, what's this called? Miss Caroline Bingley, Private Investigator. This is by Kelly Gardner and Sharmini Kumar. This is really, really good. So this is following one of Jane Austen's side characters, who is well, it does follow Dart's Folly. It does follow Darcy's sister, but the main character is Jane Bingley. Is it Jane? Yeah, no, Caroline Bingley, sorry. Who is Mr. Bingley's sister, who in Pride and Prejudice, I think she was in love with Darcy, wasn't she? I don't remember. But, yeah, so it's following her. And then she's investigating a murder of Georgiana's maid, and Georgiana is Darcy's sister. So it's following them. They are in London. It is in the time of Regency, so it's during the Jane Austen time. It's really good, and it has a Indian representation from India. I'm really enjoying that aspect. I believe, this is kind of assuming, but Charmin Mini Kumar sounds like an Indian name, so I'm thinking she. Let's look at the authors. Uh, Charmini is a doctor. It doesn't say whether she's Indian or not, but yeah, I'm really enjoying this book. Really liking it. The writing is very good. Like it is very much like Jane Austen. I kind of like that. It feels like Jane Austen wrote this. It's just really cute, and the first sentence is cute. I've got to read that too, because as soon as I read it, I thought, oh, this might be a 5-star. Here's the first sentence. See if you recognize it. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single lady in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a husband. And if you don't know, that is the iconic first sentence of Pride and Prejudice. And it's also the first line of this. And then it says, nonsense, Miss Caroline Bingley muttered into her empty teacup, banishing the thought from her mind. I am in want of nothing. I love that. I thought that was really cute. So, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Also, I cut my hair a bit. Do you like it? I trimmed it a while ago, and then I just trimmed it again today, and I think it's really cute. I did it myself. I'm not the best at the back, because I can't see the back, but I think it's pretty well level. And then when I wash it, that's why I washed it again, because it curls up, and it just looks better, so I kind of like it. And then I cut this part. It was down, all of this was down to here, so I've kind of layered it a bit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing in hairstyling, but I really don't like that I have thin hair, because, like, you could see. Okay, we're not going to go into, I'm sorry. I just don't like my hair. As you know, I used to have long, thick, gorgeous, wavy hair, and now I don't. And I don't like that. I used to take my hair for granted, and now it's like this. So, fun. It does look good when I wash it and I blow dry it. I just haven't blow dried it yet. Oh, I'm so sorry. But I took out my bookmark by accident yet again. So I read some more yesterday. Okay, I read that. Oh, I read more than I thought I did. Okay. I think I'm on that chapter. Hang on. Let's see. No. So the victim is the maid of Georgiana. No, I can't talk. Georgiana's lady maid, whatever you call them. She goes missing, and then she's not killed. I'm sorry, she's not the victim. She's the accused. She's accused of killing someone, so they're trying to prove her innocent. I'm really liking this. So I am on chapter 7, I believe, which is page 68. There are 355 pages. So that's fun. I think this is going to be 5 stars, and I'm really enjoying it. I have to get it back to the library soon. It is overdue, so I need to read this. But I am thinking this is going to be 5 stars. I'm really enjoying it. So, what is that? That's like a piece of something. Here we go. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read some more, and then I'm going to take Rosie for a walk when my hair dries a bit. I might blow dry it, I might just let it dry on its own. I'm not sure yet, but I do have to take Rosie for a walk. It is 8:45, and since her mama is homesick, I thought I would take her for a walk, although she doesn't like going for walks with me when she knows that her mama's home. She'd rather be with her mama, so we'll see how well that goes. But I will talk to you later. Good morning. I know, jump scare. I'm not wearing glasses. My eye is puffy. Both eyes are puffy actually, but this eye I just had cataract surgery in, so that is healing up pretty well. I can see it a little bit better today, which is good. It should be getting, it's been like, what's the date today? The 15th? I think it's the 15th of March today. And so it's been 6 days since I had the surgery, and over the next week or so, I should be seeing even better, which will be great. Today is the first day that I'm able to focus on words. So I did do some reading. Yesterday I did a bit of reading. I read for like 10 minutes. That's not reading to me. Reading is reading for a couple hours at least. So I haven't been able to read like that for since before my surgery actually, because my cataract was so bad. So I am happy with it. Don't know if I like how I look without glasses, but we'll get better. I'm hoping this puffiness will go away. And I don't like that you can see like the black under eyes, because when I'm wearing glasses I don't notice them as much, but now I'm noticing, like, I'm always so tired. Okay, anyways, we're not here to criticize everything. I mean, you're not here for beauty advice. I am definitely not the one to give beauty advice. Anyways, I don't know what I said in the video so far, because I haven't even looked at what I've recorded on this particular video. This is the 5-star video prediction. Reading 5-star predictions, I think is what I called it. Anyways, you'll know. I'm just babbling. It's not even 8 a.m., so I'm not really with it. But I don't remember what books I said I was going to read. I know I said I was going to read The Night and the Moth, which I am planning on still reading, but I am currently reading 2 other 5-star predictions. So I think I mentioned this one, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to mention it again. I ignored the library sticker. I am reading Miss Caroline Bingley, Private Investigator by Kelly Gardner and Sharmini Kumar. I apologize if I am saying their names wrong. I am loving this book. It is it's Jane Austen Regency era, and the characters are from Jane Austen's books. Oh my gosh, Jane Austen's books. So Caroline Bingley, I haven't read Pride and Prejudice, but I know who Caroline Bingley is. She is I don't even know if it's Pride and Prejudice, or I think it's Pride and Prejudice. Yes, it's Elizabeth Darcy's friend, or frenemy, whatever you want to call her. So, Caroline Bingley is the sister of the guy that marries Elizabeth's sister. Is that right? I can't remember. One of the Bennet girls. Okay. Elizabeth Bennet marries Darcy, and then Elizabeth's sister, who I can't remember her name, marries Bingley. Don't remember his first name. I think it's Charles. Anyways, it's his sister and then Darcy's sister, and they team up together to solve a murder, and it's really quite good. I'm really enjoying it. The writing is very much like Jane Austen, which I'm really appreciating. It's like Jane Austen, but in a modern sense as to how it's written. And I know that if you're not a writer or even an avid reader, you might not notice that kind of thing. But me being a writer and an avid reader, I noticed that the wording they use is definitely Regency era, but the way it's structured, the way it's brought about is more modern. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm really enjoying it. Um, yeah, and it does have Indian representation in it, and I love that. I believe Sharmini Kumar, the way their name sounds, it sounds from India, but I don't know for sure. Maybe I can check the author note. I think I checked last time I did a clip. No, I don't see a thing about the authors. Oh, here we go. About the author. Sharmini Kumar is the founder and artistic director of 24 Karat Productions and the producer of Austin Con. Oh, nice. She has written, directed, and produced numerous short stories and plays, including Shakespeare in Therapy and the Regina Monologues, along with radio documentaries for ABC. Sharmini is also a practicing doctor and teaches medicine in Melbourne. So it doesn't say if she is from India or not, but I'm loving the representation. I live in BC, Canada. In BC, Canada, we have a lot of people from India who are here. There are some there's quite a few racist people who don't think they belong here, kind of thing, and I don't like that. I, I don't like racism in general. I mean, who does really? But, I just don't like that. But I know a lot of people who work really hard, who are from India, who are trying to make a new life for themselves in Canada, and I'm loving getting to know all these people as they're working to better their lives, and or maybe not better their lives, but change their lives, you know. And so I like the fact that racism is spoken about in here, and classism, because the person who gets murdered is a servant, um, to a high class family, like a high ranking family. And the way they talk about him being a servant as well as being from India is like a double whammy. They're just so prejudiced and so racist, and I don't like that. But it's well written, it's really well done. There are no like slurs used, as far as I can remember. There are no slurs used that are like offensive, but you know what they're talking about. You know, like you know how they're thinking, and which I really appreciate. I really don't. I mean, we're going on a tangent here, but you know how in a lot of historical fictions and also fictions written in historical times, they use like the N word for BIPOC people or something like that, and it's like, yes, I realize that it was used back then, but did we have to put it in modern text? You know, about history? Like, I understand that that word was used, and maybe it wasn't meant, maybe. I find it hard to believe that people didn't think it was offensive, but even if they didn't, why are modern writers writing historical fiction with that word in it? And then there's like other things that they don't put in historical tense, like if you're going to write historical fiction, get all the historical facts right or do none at all. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. Okay, that doesn't make sense because I do read a lot of historical fiction where they don't know all the facts, but it's just. I just find it frustrating when slur words are used in historical texts, in historical fiction written in modern times, okay? I don't like it when slurs are used to make it more of the time. And it's like, you didn't really need to do that. There are other ways to do it without offending the modern perspective, you know? Anyways, this book does not do that. Don't you worry. I'm done ranting. This book has not done that. You know that they are prejudiced and racist, certain characters, but it's done in a way that is not blatantly, outwardly saying it, which I'm really liking. There's a few things where someone would say, like those people or you people kind of thing. It's like, come on, they're human too. Anyways, I am on chapter 22, and like I said, I did do a bit of reading yesterday, but I'm planning on hopefully, if my eye can handle it, finishing it today. I'm very much overdue at my library. I'm like 3 weeks overdue. Thankfully, our library does not do late fees anymore, which I'm very grateful for. Um, $3.55, and there are no holds on it, so I don't feel as bad, but I do feel bad. It's taken me 3 weeks. I would have read this so fast earlier on if I didn't have cataracts and then if I didn't have the surgery. I would have read this so fast. It's really good. The mystery is really good. The murder mystery. I don't know who did it yet, which is not normal for me. Usually I have a suspicion, usually, or even outright know who did it. This one I'm not sure. I have a few suspects in my mind, but it's really good at giving you red herrings as well as um, giving everyone a reason to murder this person, and I'm excited to see how it ends. So I didn't really talk about what this is about. So what happened is Caroline Bingley gets notice that Darcy's sister Georgiana has gone to London alone, and Georgiana is like 17, I think, or 18, something like that. And so going to London on her own is just not done in that day, unchaperoned. So nobody knows why she left. She just said she had to do something, so she goes. So Caroline Bingley decides, okay, I need to go help my friend out. So I'm sorry, my nose is ready. So she goes. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Nope, no sneeze. Okay. She goes to London to help her. She is older, past the like need a chaperone age, so she's able to go to London alone, which I find kind of funny because she's literally only like 27 or something, but she's past the age of falling in love and getting married, which is just weird. Anyways, so she goes to London to find her friend. She finds her, and her friend says, "Yeah, my maid went missing," or my like it's her friend too, but it's her maid as well. I don't know if they use the word maid, but someone who helps her out dressing and all that stuff. And she says, "Yeah, my maid went missing. I'm trying to find her." She said that I know she has a brother in London, so I'm trying to find her. And so Caroline goes to help her find her. When they do find Jade, or Jayani is her real name, who is Indian, they find her covered in blood over the body of Jayani's brother, whom she loved very much. So now Caroline and Georgiana, mostly Caroline, but Georgiana as well, are trying to find out who killed Gianni's brother and trying to prove her innocent as well, Gianni, because she was arrested. So I'm really enjoying this. Yeah, I'm really liking it. So I'm going to finish that. I'm also reading another 5-star prediction, which is A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. It is the third book in the ACOTAR Court of Thorns and Roses books. Um, um, I only have 5 days before it's returned to the library. I have it on Libby. It has holds on it, so don't know if I'll finish it before it goes back, but I'm going to try. So those are the books I'm reading. I am reading other books, but for different videos, and they are not 5-star predictions. But I'm really enjoying this. As soon as I started reading it, I didn't think it would be 5 stars. Most cozies to me are 4 stars, but not all of them, but most of them. This one, as soon as I started reading it, I was like, yeah, this is 5 stars. This is going to be 5 stars. And I'm really excited to see how it ends, see who did it. Oh my gosh, I've already been talking for 12 minutes. I should go and read some because that's what I'm here for. And I'm excited to be able to read now. I mean, looking, you could tell my eye is still quite puffy. I have to close it a lot. I'm using eye drops that I need to put in every 4 times a day, so that's fun. But it's getting better, and I'm very happy. I do recommend cataract surgery if you need it because, well, first of all, not getting it done is, if you have cataracts, is dangerous. You can, lose your vision. And it was really quite easy. The surgery is easy. I talk more about it in another video. I don't think I actually talked about it in this video, the process of the surgery. I don't know when that video will be out, but you'll see it then. Okay, that's it. I will talk to you soon. Bye. Hi. So I haven't done much reading. I have been listening. Okay, hang on. Sorry. I did read a bit of this. I only read about 5 or 10 pages. My eyes really bothering me again. And I'm really enjoying it still. I'm still hoping to finish it today, but who knows? The eye's just doing its own thing. What is this? Why is that happening? My hair's just doing its own thing. Anyways, my eye is not doing very well. I mean, it is getting better every day, but it's taking longer to heal from it than I thought it would. Just based on what other people have said. My doctor said it would take like at least 2 weeks, but everyone I know that has had cataract surgery said that they felt really good within a few days, and so I don't know. We'll see. My eye is very itchy, which I take as a good sign. It means it's healing. Because, like when you break a bone, it gets itchy when it's healing. That's how I'm taking it. And it's not hurting, it's aching. But my worst part is just the vision, which I think doesn't help that this eye isn't corrected yet. Anyways, that's all the information you didn't ask for. I have been listening to an audiobook, which I'm really enjoying. It is Assistant to the Villain. I forget who wrote it. I know her last name is Mayer. I'll put the picture up here. I'm really liking it. It's really good, and it's a 5-star prediction now. I realized that I made the 5-star prediction before I started listening to it, but I don't know if I mentioned it on this video, but it was a 5-star prediction, and I'm really liking it. I'm about um 2.5 hours into it, but I listened to it at 1.75 speed, so about 2 hours that I've been listening to it, and I'm really liking it. I'm really liking it. I'm using Libby to listen to it. It's a fantasy world where there's this big bad guy called the villain, and we meet the girl. What's her name? Sage. We meet Sage, and she's heard all these bad things about the villain, who's literally just called the villain. And she gets herself in a situation where she accepts a job from the villain to be his assistant. And there's tension between them, and there's a lot of humor, and it's my kind of humor, so I'm really enjoying the bantering and the humor. And is he really a bad guy kind of thing? And I'm really enjoying it. It's very funny. There's a little frog that holds up signs with one word things like a slate he has, and he writes one word to answer questions and stuff. It's really cute. His name's Kingsley. I like him. There's one point where Sage lifts him up, a little frog, right? She lifts him up and puts him to her cheek, and the villain, whose name we now know, but I'm not going to say who it is, but he says, you shouldn't be um coddling, I don't remember the word, but something with the prisoners, and she says, well, you shouldn't have such adorable prisoners then. I thought that was cute. I like that. She's very sunshiny, and he's very grumpy, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I love the romance so far as well. So I did start crocheting. I'm making a wavy baby blanket. So I was doing that while I was listening to it. I'm now going to watch a bit of booktube. I just put, as you can tell, my eye's kind of weird. I just put some eye drops in it. So I have to let that relax a bit. Um, and I think I might close my eyes for a while because, again, this eye gets strained very easily right now. So sorry about all the health talk. But overall, it's been good. And yeah, I'm enjoying my day. It's now noon. And yeah, I'm still hoping to finish this book today and get reading A Court of Wings and Ruin as well. But who knows if I'll actually do that? It depends on said eye. We will see. But I think that's all I wanted to say. Okay, I'll catch up with you later. Hello. So it is oops, sorry, I'm moving my camera. It is currently 3 p.m. on the 17th. Is it the 17th? I think it is. My eye is still very blurry. It seems to be able to focus in the morning, but come afternoon, it just doesn't focus. But a bit of an update. I did do some laundry. I got a microphone. I forgot to mention that. I've got a little microphone, and I think it's working now. The last one I got, I didn't connect it properly, and then I ended up throwing it out because I thought it wasn't working. I'm old, okay? I don't understand. I'm still learning how to do things. I didn't even know Bluetooth existed until a few years ago, so Just saying. But if you're old like me, I feel you. So, a bit of an update. I'm just going to move. This is going to creak a bit. I'm sorry, but I'm going to move my camera a bit. Okay. So, I haven't done any reading today. I did work on a knitting video for my knitting channel, my knit and crochet channel. I'm organizing my yarn, which is taking a lot of work, and I got very dizzy after just a little bit of work. So, not liking that. I did do 2 loads of laundry, so I'm very happy about that. But I just haven't done much. Oh, my nose is itchy. Sorry, I haven't done much today, but it is only like 2:45. So, I did do some reading last night. I read some of The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillick. This, of course, is a 5-star production. I'm liking it so far. I love the gargoyle already, and everybody always says they love the gargoyle, and I can see that. So, I am on page. Hang on, I'm not used to having a mic. This is very awkward. I mean, I know I can clip it on me, but I. Okay, I'm on page. I can't see. 44, I think. I think. So, liking that. So far, really enjoying it. Right now, it feels more like a 4-star, but I can see it becoming a 5-star. So I'm very excited to finish that, to work on that. My nose is so itchy. And like I said, I did some laundry, so I just washed this shirt. So my nose gets very itchy when I do laundry. No matter what detergent I use, it get itchy. And then I started Beyond a Reasonable Donut because I really wanted a murder mystery, a cozy mystery. So this one I don't think it'll be 5 stars, but it might. But I'm not counting this as a 5-star prediction because I don't think it'll be 5 stars. So I'm not going to count this in this video, but I just wanted to mention that. Um, I've got all my ebooks that I want to read as well. Oh, I did listen a bit more of the audiobook, which was, what audiobook am I listening to? Uh, not The Night and the Moth. Assistant to the Villain? Is that what it's called? I think it is. Really enjoying that one. That one's definitely 5 stars so far. I'm about halfway through that, so I do want to listen to more of that today. Right now, I'm watching my TV. I'm watching a gaming video, so I'm enjoying that. I did some crochet. I'm basically locked in for the evening and for the night, and I have to do my eye drops soon in my left eye, and then I'm gonna wait because it always gets blurry and hurts a bit at first. And then I'm going to try and do some reading. So we will see if I'll get any reading done tonight. We'll see. Hopefully, I will. I think I mentioned that put, I returned my Court of Rings of Ruin to the Libby, and I'm waiting for it. It should be another 2 weeks, I think, before I get it again. So I'm sorry for those of you who are waiting for me to read that. I'm not enjoying ACOTAR as much as I enjoyed Throne of Glass, to be real, to be honest. And I know that Throne of Glass or ACOTAR is like a fave of so many girlies and boys. Um, how come I don't mind saying girlies for women, but for boys, for men, I don't like saying boys. I don't know why, but yeah, and non-binary pals too. What was I saying? I forget what I was saying. Oh, ACOTAR is not my favorite so far. I'm on book 3 and it's not my favorite. I loved Throne of Glass right from the beginning and I'm just not loving. I'm finding Feyre kind of annoying, to be honest. I know that's a hot take, but I'm not loving it as much. I do like Rhysand. I didn't like him in the first book. I did. I mean, I knew the spoiler about who she would end up with, so it didn't bother me that much, but I did, and I know a lot of maybe that's why I haven't enjoyed it. No, I knew a lot of spoilers of Throne of Glass too before I started it. I feel like I know a lot more spoilers for ACOTAR. Anyways, because again, I never thought I'd read it, so I just watched all the spoiler reviews, and now I'm kicking myself because I know a lot of what happens. But also, I'm very excited for the two books that were announced. Sarah J. Maas announced. I'm very excited for those for everyone for ACOTAR. And I feel like I need to continue reading this series just so I can get the whole Massiverse, you know? I don't know. I'm kind of worried about reading. I'm just on a tangent now. I'm so sorry. I'm kind of worried about reading not Frost and Starlight, the last one with Nesta, just because I heard it's very spicy. I don't mind spice, but it's not my favorite thing to read about, to be honest. I like the tension of romance. I like the like will they won't they kind of thing. I don't like open door scenes very much. It's personal taste, but I heard that that book's very spicy, so I don't know if I want to read. What's that one called? Silver Flames. Court of Silver Flames. But anyways, that was a long tangent. I'm so sorry. Anyways, I'm going to put my earphones on and watch this gaming video. I'm watching what is her? Oh, Skylark. I'm watching Skylark on my gaming channel. I have a gaming channel. Don't know if you know that. I only have like 5 subscribers or something, and it's I don't post to it very often. But I watch all the gaming videos on that channel. I like separating my channels so that I just get recommended what I watch on those channels. I actually have 4 different YouTube channels. I have this one, the BookTube channel, I have the AuthorTube channel, I have the gaming channel, and I have the crafting channel. So if you want to follow them, I'll link them below. You don't have to, but just so you know. Anyways, I'm watching Skylark do a playthrough of a Nancy Drew game. I love the Nancy Drew games. Ugh, love them so much. So, gonna watch that for a little bit. I might do some crochet. I've got a candle going. I know you can't see it, but I got a candle going. And I'm just gonna try and relax this eye a bit. I might have a little bit of a snooze. I might just close my eyes for a few minutes because my eye is just bothering me. I tell you, everybody said it's easy peasy after cataract surgery. I'm finding it very difficult. So I don't know if it's just me or what, but I am not enjoying it. Not at all. And I know in the end you'll be good, but right now it's not fun. Anyways, I'll talk to you later when I have an update of what I'm reading. Hello. So I don't remember last time I talked to you. I'm recording so many different videos. I forget what I've updated, what I haven't. Um, if you didn't know, I have a microphone now. So I hope it works. I had a microphone before, but I couldn't get it to work, and now I think I know what I'm doing. Here's hoping. Anyways, I'm just waiting for my Tim Hortons, which is the Canadian Dunkin' Donuts, to get here. The order. I ordered my favorite drink, which is a chocolate pistachio ice cap. I discovered this about, I mean, I didn't discover it, I discovered it for myself. It's been around for a long time, but I didn't know it was around. And I found out about it about maybe 2 months ago, and I love it so much. I only get an order from Tim Hortons once in a while because I really can't afford it. But I really wanted one, so I got one. I'm just waiting for it to be delivered. I haven't read much of anything just because of my eye still is bothering me, but I'm feeling much better today. And I do have an eye appointment tomorrow to see what's going on and to hopefully get a date for my next surgery. But I'm starting to feel a lot better. But when I get my drink, I'm going to continue reading The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillick. I did read only a few pages, but I read a few pages last night. I have to go up so close to see. I'm on page 48. So, so far, I'm liking it. I think it's really good. I love the gargoyle. He is the cutest thing in the world. And I love him so much. And the main character, I'm like, okay, I'm getting this mixed up with Assistant to the Villain, which I do have to finish soon because I listening to it on audiobook and it's due back at the library soon at Libby. I'm enjoying Assistant to the Villain, I think, more than this one, but this one I just started, so I feel like I should give it more time. I'm enjoying it though. I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna do some more reading once my drink gets here, and I will catch up with you later. Okay, so here's the thing. Whilst I'm enjoying The Night and the Moth, and it is still a 5-star prediction, I am very much a mood reader, and just I can't get into this very much. I'm gonna soften F it. It's still a 5-star prediction. I think it will be 5 stars. But I have it on hold on Libby for the ebook. I think I'm just gonna bring this book back to the library. I'm gonna soften F it, and come back to it when I'm more in the mood for it. Yeah, so here we go. Take it out the bookmark. Sorry, I'm just not in the mood to read it. It is overdue at my library as well. So, I don't want to keep it any longer. So, I do like this cover though. Um, it's going back to the library. So, first 5-star prediction that did not get a 5-star for me yet. Hopefully, it will. But now I'm not sure what I want to read for my next 5-star prediction. I mean, I do have Assistant to the Villain. That is definitely a 5-star prediction. And I don't know if I mentioned that before. I think I did. It was a 5-star prediction before I started it, but as soon as I started it, I was loving it. So, got that. I have Alice Feeney. I have a couple of her books. I think, would they be 5? I don't think they'll be 5 stars. I think they'll probably be 4.5 if I gave out 0.5s. I do have some ebooks from Libby that could be 5 stars. I still got Onyx Storm. I think that's going to be 5 stars. I've got Fearless by Lauren Roberts. I think that'll be 5 stars. Although I'm very upset because I got spoiled for the ending of Fearless, the big plot twist, and I'm not happy about that. Because I was watching a video, a BookTube video of someone, they weren't even talking about Lauren Roberts or the books. They're talking about a completely different book, and then she compared it to Fearless and said, spoiler, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you didn't even give me enough time to click off. I was mad about that, really mad, because it's a big plot twist, and I was not happy about that I was spoiled for it. So, I mean, I kind of guessed that plot twist, but I would have liked to have found out for my own, but I do have that book. Physical books. I'm just looking at my physical books. Um, I do have Marissa Meyer's newest one. It's another fantasy though, but I think I could get into it better. But I do have some mystery books I want to read that I'm really wanting to read, and they are not five-star predictions, so they're not going to be for this video, but I will catch up with you when I read more for this video. Hello. I am so sorry for the lighting. It is almost 6:30 p.m. on the 25th of March. I went to the eye doctor today. Everything's fine. I got some new drops and they're helping immensely, so I'm very happy with that. But I did do some more reading and I want to talk to you about it. So, where did I? Never mind, I found it. So, I am reading The House Saphir as my next five-star prediction. Oh, I'm moving the camera. I'm so sorry. I am loving this book. Marissa Meyer has a way of. Okay, I gotta. Hang on one sec. Is that any better? I don't know. I am loving Marissa Meyer's way of writing. The only other book I've read of hers is the nonfiction writing craft book, which was called. I don't remember what it's called. The Happy Writer. That's what it's called. I'll put a picture up here. It is an amazing book, and I fell in love with the way she writes, and especially nonfiction. And I know she wrote the Lunar Chronicles. I have not read the Lunar Chronicles. I want to now because this writing is so good. Oh my gosh! So we follow I forget her name already. Our main girl, and her sister are kind of hard on luck. They don't have a lot of money, and so they are scamming people. So the daughter is, or the sister is pretending they're both descendants of witches. So as they're told, and they are not witches. Apparently, I beg to differ. I think probably they're going to come into some powers, but anyways, that's just my assumption. But the one sister is gives potions, which they aren't really potions; they're just stuff. And then the other sister gives house tours for this haunted house, and she kind of knows all about the past of this haunted house. So she's giving a tour in the beginning, in the first chapter. She's giving a tour to two people, and then a third person comes, and I won't say who he is, but he's pretty important in the book. And how much can I say? So he he makes a proposition to her, not marriage, but he needs someone who can talk to ghosts. And our main girl, I can't remember her name. Hang on. Oh, Mallory. Yes. Our main girl, Mallory, she can speak to ghosts. She can see ghosts. And in the house that she gives spooky tours to about, there is a ghost there. And I gotta tell you, I love that ghost. Her name is Trifine. I don't know how to pronounce her name. And I love her. She's so funny. I love her so much. And so yeah, he makes a proposition for her and her sister to come and exorcise a ghost from his rich place because he's rich. And that's where I'm at right now. So I'm on page 76 or something like that. And I'm just loving this. I'm barreling through it. It does feel YA. I don't know if it's supposed to be YA. I think they're in their 20s, the main characters, so that wouldn't be YA, but I'm loving this. Loving it. So I'm going to do some more reading on that tonight. My eye feels really good today, so I'm going to go ahead and do some more reading. I'll catch up with you later. Hello, it is Sunday morning. It's been a while since I've talked to you. I'm not even sure. I'm recording so many videos that I don't know what I've updated you on. But as for this video, the five-star predictions. First of all, just to let you know, I'm having allergy attack right now, and I had to take 2 Benadryl because the first one didn't work. So my eyes a bit puffy.
I might sound a little stuffy. I'm feeling a lot better now, but I was sneezing like you wouldn't believe, and my throat was hurting. I had to have a cough drop. It was a whole thing, okay? It's springtime. Need I say more? Those of you who have allergies know it's springtime, which means allergy time. Anyways, I'm just laying here with Rosie. Ignore the mess back there. It's really a mess. I've been cleaning my room up, and Rosie doesn't like it when we clean or organize. She just does not like all that movement and stuff. And her mama has been cleaning and organizing downstairs. So when her mama is cleaning and organizing, Rosie comes up to me because I don't clean and organize with her. So I do have her today while her mama's working. So I can't clean right now. But I mean I could, but she wouldn't like it. And she's very needy these days. Like yesterday, she stayed with me the whole day, even when her mama was home, which is very unlike her. Usually she's with her mama all the time. But again, she was cleaning and organizing downstairs, which, by the way, she's done an awesome job downstairs. My landlord should be very pleased with it because it looks really good. Anyways, beyond that's I don't know why I'm talking about that. Anyways, Rosie's just beside me. I'm just petting her, and so for 5-star predictions, okay, I'm moving my camera a lot. I'm so sorry. You're sitting on my leg and I keep moving. But for 5-star predictions, I did predict that Assistant to the Villain would be 5 stars, and was it 5 stars? Yeah, it was. I'm very excited to say I listened to the audiobook. The audiobook was amazing. Was so good. Technically, I finished it last night, but I kind of dozed off and on for the last 2 hours, so I re-listened to the last 2 hours this morning. It was so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me just talk to you about what it's about. So we follow um her last name is Sage because the villain calls her Sage. I forget her name, her first name, but anyways, we follow her. She lives with her dad and her little sister. Her dad has an illness that's gonna kill him. So she's been the main breadwinner for the family. And she lost her job at the beginning of the book, off page. And she is kind of feeling down and out. And then she meets the villain. The villain is a man who has magical powers who everybody's afraid of. He's killing everybody. He's doing all these bad things, but when she meets him, she's strangely attracted to him, and he offers her a job to be his assistant. And we go from there. And it was such a good book. There's a frog that talks, but he can't talk. He only holds up signs with one word, like yes, no, argument, that kind of thing. And he is the cutest thing. My favorite line in the book revolves around Kingsley, the frog. It's when I can never remember her name. Sage is holding her. Evie, that's her name. When Sage is holding him and snuggling with him a bit, and the villain says, you can't do that with my prisoners." And she says, "Well, then you shouldn't have such adorable prisoners." I thought it was so cute. It was so funny. And I'm very much looking forward to the rest of the series. There are 3 books out right now. The 4th book is coming out in August, I believe. I am on hold for, the, 2nd book audiobook. Hang on, what is wrong? Oh, I just got a notification, sorry about that. I don't want that. I just got a pop-up. Okay, sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh, I'm on hold for the 2nd audiobook, but I do have the ebook out already, so I might start reading it. The audiobooks I'm really enjoying though, so I might wait until the next audiobook. This was definitely 5 stars. Evie is hilarious. She's clumsy. She's kind of like the sunshiny part of the Sunshine Grumpy. And the villain Tristan is just he is he's reluctant to fall in love and reluctant to be good, but he just is a good guy. But he's he's meant to be rough. He's like a, what's the trope? A golden retriever? Not a golden retriever, he's not a golden retriever, he's a cinnamon roll, is that what I can't remember what the trope was. You know, like when they're crusty on the outside but smushy in the middle? Is that cinnamon roll? I can't remember what the trope is, but he's very much that. The whole thing is Grumpy Sunshine, and I love that dynamic. It is a fantasy book. It's got magic in it. The magic was very interesting. I would Okay, Rosie, you're moving my camera. And it's a romantasy, and it's just really cute. For anybody who needs to know content, there are no sexy time scenes. They do get, like famously interrupted when they're about to kiss a couple times, but there's no sexy time scenes on page or even off page, I think, in the first book. I won't say there isn't for the rest of the series because I don't know. But as far as the first book, there is none. There is kissing. That's it. So, I really enjoyed the book. There is cuss words as well, swear words, in case you are having problems with that. I know I have some viewers who don't like reading books that have cuss words, so just to let you know, there are a few f bombs and a few other words. Not, I wouldn't say for my taste it's not too much, although I don't like reading any, but it didn't bother me as much as some books do. So, just so you know, Rosie, what are you doing? What are you doing? She's annoyed with me talking right now. She's very annoyed. She's glaring at me. I should go, but I gave it 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. I did read some more of, she is very distracting. I did read some more of, The House of Fear by Marissa Meyer. I'm about halfway through that. I'm hoping to finish it today so that I can get this video out soon. So, yeah. I'm gonna relax with Rosie. She's like licking herself, so she's moving the bed a bit and it's moving my camera, so I better go. But I'm gonna relax with her a little bit, watch some booktube, and try and get my allergies to stop. I think they're finally slowing down. I was like sneezing so much and my throat, oh my goodness, it was horrible. And I do want to take her for WALK soon, so I don't know if that's going to work out or not because of said allergies. But, oh, this is just the case that the microphone is in, by the way. All right, I'll talk to you later when I get have thoughts on The House of Fear or I finish it. Hello, editing Cheryl here. It is currently what's the date? My eyes are still blurry. I'm so sorry. 10th of April. So it's been a while. I did record a last clip for this video, but I forgot to turn my microphone on because I'm not used to it yet. Well, I turned it on, but there was no connection. I didn't connect it. I'm learning. Bear with me. So there was no sound to that clip. So I just want to wrap up this video as I'm editing it and putting it together. I thought I'd do one last clip to wrap it up. So what I read in this video for the 5-star prediction, which I mean, I'm pretty sure I know now I know what books I'm gonna love and what books I'm not gonna love. And I don't know if I don't think I've said this earlier, but and I know I repeated some things in the video. I'm so sorry. I forget what I talked about, but I oh, what was I saying? Anyways, I don't know. I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. Editing takes a lot out of me. And I don't even do a lot of editing. I just do a little bit. And it's just it works the brain. Anyways, what I was saying is I give out 5 stars very easily. If I really enjoyed a book, I will give it 5 stars. There's no doubt about it. I'm trying to be more strict on what I give 5 stars, but the truth is, if I love a book, it's gonna be 4 or 5 stars. I give out 4s like you would believe, and if I really loved a book, it's a 5. I rarely give below 4. So picking some 5-star books wasn't very hard. I know what I like, I know what I don't like. So, I am trying I just started getting into romantasy a couple years ago, so I'm still kind of a newbie in that. So let's talk about the books I read. So first of all, I softy napped The Night and the Moth. It is still a 5-star prediction, as I said, but I did continue with it just because I wasn't in the mood. It was due at my library. I didn't want to read. And also, sorry for the lighting. I forgot to turn the light on. Um, so there's that. I soft DNF'd it. I will get back to it. Don't you worry. And I was enjoying it. And then I read Miss Caroline Bingley, Private Investigator. I don't think I ever said what I gave that. I gave it 5 stars. Absolutely loved it. Thought it was great. It's a great beginning to a new series. Loved the authors that wrote it. Was the writing was superb. The characters were very Jane Austen-y, which I really enjoyed. It felt like reading a modern version of Jane Austen, if you know what I mean. Like it was like Jane Austen's writing, but in modern terms, which I mean, it's okay. How can I say this? It's not in modern language. Like we don't use cell phones and stuff like that in the book. It's all historical, but um the way it's struck I guess it's just the way it's structured and everything. Being an author, I focus a lot on the structure of a book, and I realized that it's very modern in that way. I really enjoyed it, really loved it. How many times have I said enjoyed in this video? I don't know, but I really, really loved it. I thought it was great. So I recommend that for a historical cozy mystery series. I hope there's more to come in the series. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I forget everything I said in that clip that the sound wasn't on. I had some really good thoughts. Woo, it's gone. Anyways, and then I read The House of Fear by Marissa Meyer. Loved that book. So good. It did get a bit dark. Just so you know, if you are a believer or Christian, or if you're sensitive to anything to do with, I hasten to say witchcraft, but basically witchcraft. If it bothers you, you may not want to read this book. It didn't cross the border. It didn't cross the line for me. It was still really good as far as I was concerned as a Christian. It got a little bit dark in one particular scene, and that scene lasted like half a page. That was it. So you could easily skip that scene if you wanted. In my opinion, it didn't get too dark, but I know there are some Christians who would just be turned off of that altogether. So, I would let you know about that, because there is a bit of darkness as far as witches, spells, potions, dark lords, that kind of thing, right? So, but I thought it was great. I gave it 5 stars still. I really, really love the writing. Marissa Meyer's writing is superb. It is chef's kiss. It is so good. I wanna read more of her books. I just recently went to the library and got Heartless by Marissa Meyer, which is the, Red Queen villain origin story. And then I also have one of her ebooks out from the Libby, which is I I don't remember which one it is. I don't think it's Cinder, but it might be Cinder that I got. I don't remember. I'm very much looking forward to reading more of her books because her writing is so good. And as a writer, again, if you're not a writer, or if you aren't a word enthusiast as I am, if you aren't interested in linguistics and grammar and the way things are structured in writing, you may not notice this as much as I do, but I love words. I'm very much a word nerd. I can read a sentence. I've said this before, but I can read a sentence and just stare at the wall for 10 or 15 minutes thinking about what a perfect sentence that was. You know, like, wow, she really went there with that sentence, or that word was the perfect word to describe this. And I would just think about it for like 10 minutes. But I'm such a nerd when it comes to that. But yeah, her writing was really good, so I really enjoyed that. The book itself, the story was really great. It did read a little bit like YA. I don't think it is YA. I think it's new adult, if anything. But it was really good. I don't believe there were any spicy scenes. There might have been one spicy scene, I don't remember, but it wasn't over the top. It wasn't so much that I remember it, you know, to warn you about. Um, I really liked it. I thought it was great. The magic was great. The humor was hilarious. The humor was so good. I really enjoyed that. And then finally, I read Assistant to the Villain, which I might have finished that before I read House of Fear. I don't remember. Assistant to the Villain, I listened to the audiobook, and that is definitely 5 stars. Loved it so much. I laughed out loud so many times. It was so good. And oh my goodness. I explained what this book is about, but even in the explanation, I can't do it justice. It sounds crazy, and it is. It's very, the humor, it's very over the top, kind of silly, but in a weird way realistic. I can't explain it. It was so good, and the jokes are, I mean, I kind of related to Evie because she often would say things that cross my mind, but I don't usually say out loud. So I'm like, "Yeah, I would have thought that." I wouldn't have said it out loud, but I would have thought it. So I thought that was really great, and, Tristan the villain was great. I loved him. I know earlier in the video I said I wasn't gonna say his name, but it ended up not being a big deal. I thought maybe it was a spoiler or something else. It wasn't. So his name is Tristan. Yeah, at least in the first book, there's no spoiler. There's nothing big about his name. He just never said his name to her. So his name is Tristan, and I oh my goodness, it was such a good book. I'm currently reading the second book, which is it Apprentice to the Villain? It's either Apprentice or Accomplice. Accomplice. I've never said that word out loud. Accomplice. I keep wanting to say accomplish. Does anybody else get that way? Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go, and thank you so much for watching this very long video. I apologize it was so long, and, I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a like and subscribe. Also, there is the hype button on YouTube now. Um, it is only available on the mobile YouTube. So if you're on your phone and you go to where it has the parts where you can like a video, you can scroll there and find the hype button. It is only available on the video for the first week, I believe. The video is up. The hype button is kind of like the like button. It just hypes it up. And the more hypes you get, the more your video is recommended to other people. So if you like this video, please give me hype. I really enjoy that. And if you just want to give me a thumbs up, that'd be great too. Everything helps the channel. Comment below. Let me know if you've read any of these books. If you are intrigued to read any of them now that I've talked about it. Um, and just talk to me about books. I love to talk about books. So just comment below. And again, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I'd really appreciate it. I know a lot of my older videos don't have a lot of edits in them and they're not very good, but I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to learn. I got a mic now. I mean, that's pretty good. And yeah, so I hope you subscribe and enjoy the videos, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys. God bless.